Hello, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. In this episode, I'm going to be talking about a topic that we don't really like to talk about. We're not comfortable sharing this with other people, but it's real. How do you deal with jealousy? My name is Stephanie Obi, and I'm the author of the Amazon best-selling book, Knowledge is the New Gold. The thing is, more than ever, it's now so easy to get jealous because we live in social media world. Like everybody's on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter talking about what they're doing, talking about their achievements, and before you know it, you may not even realize it. You may not realize it. That's the thing. A lot of people who are jealous don't even know that they're jealous. So you may not realize it, but you start finding yourself resenting some other person because the person is doing well. And I hear it all the time. People say, oh, all the social media, people are just showing up, people are living fake lives, people are, everybody's not trying to be this, everybody's trying to be that. Those kinds of messages, most times they come from a place of jealousy because you're seeing some other person who looks like her life is perfect, and you look at your own life is not perfect, and you're saying, oh God, why is her life so perfect? And before you know what's happening, there's a form of resentment that starts building up. Now, when you feel this way, I want you to always remember this. Jealousy is an emotion. It's an emotion. It happens to all of us. So as I say this, I'm not saying that I don't get jealous of anybody. It happens to all of us. The question is, how do you deal with it? Now, from my own personal experience, I've found that there's a thin line between jealousy and inspiration. A thin line between jealousy and inspiration. So when you find somebody who has achieved something, something so impressive, you can look at that person and be like, what is she feeling like? What's she feeling like? Why is she showing up? Why is she doing all of this? Or you can say, oh my God, see what she's done. That's so impressive. I'm inspired. It's a mindset shift. Like you can look at that person and resent the person, or you can look at that person and be inspired by the person. And what I found is that jealousy comes from a place of lack. It's when you feel like, oh, this person has achieved something, I can't achieve it. Only that person has achieved it. That's why you now start saying, why is it like good things are happening to only this person? Why can't good things happen to me too? And that's why you now feel jealous. But when you know that, if it can happen for her, it can happen for me too. It's easier to be happy for that person. It's easier to be inspired by that person because you say, if this thing can happen for that person, it can happen to me. So I basically believe in the principle of abundance. You know, I'm a Christian, I serve God, and if you look at all the things that God has created, it's abundant. If you look at the forests, plenty. If you look at the sea, it's plenty. If you look at the hills, plenty. Anything that God has done, it's plenty. So I also feel like, as children of God, everything that we have is plenty. There's so many opportunities. You're just not seeing it. You're just not seeing it. And it looks as if, only one person or only a particular set of people are getting those opportunities. I'm telling you, if you open your mind to the possibilities that if it can happen for that person, it can happen for me too. It will happen to you. I bet you. So instead of being jealous or allow yourself to go down that hole, you can flip out of it. You know, talk to yourself quickly before you say it out to another person. You can quickly say to yourself, I choose to be inspired by this person. If it can happen for her, if it can happen for him, it can happen to me too. Another way to deal with jealousy is to always remind yourself of what you're doing. Because when you come on social media, you will see somebody doing this, another person doing that. People are doing this, people are doing that. And you might start feeling like, hey, people are doing things. What am I doing? I'm not doing anything. Look, if you feel that way, just go back to your journal where you wrote your goals. As you can see, look at mine. I use this. I write my goals there. I write my plans, and I remind myself of what I'm doing. So if you feel like, everybody is doing stuff, I'm not doing anything, go back to where you wrote down your goals. Read your goals and see where you are. See what you're doing. Look at your progress. Look at what you're actually doing. Take a while to remove your eyes from all those things and look at your own thing. What you will find is that you're also making progress. You're also moving. Everybody is trying to achieve different things. You're also trying to achieve your own thing. And you won't even know that you're oppressing some people. All right, you're saying, oh, everyone's achieving stuff. People are also looking at you and saying, oh God, this person is doing so much stuff. So you focus on what you're doing, and you will find that you're on track. You're on track. You're doing your own, and yours might be taking a bit longer, but it doesn't mean that you're not going anywhere. It doesn't mean you're not making progress. You're doing your own. Always remind yourself of what you're doing, and it will help you to stay focused on where you are going. Now, sometimes you may realize that you're not on track. You may realize that you did not set goals. You may realize that you've been wasting the last few months. What that should do for you is to be a wake-up call. It should trigger you to wake up, get up. Like, don't sleep. Stop sleeping. Stop sitting down there and thinking that the whole world is going to wait for you. You stand up and start moving. Your morale should become what? High. So what you find is that when you come on social media, instead of feeling threatened or intimidated by what people are doing, you're getting so much inspiration. I find so much inspiration on social media. Like, I'm so excited on social media because I'm always getting inspired, right? So what you find is that you've channeled all those negative energies and you're now turning it into positive energy. Number 3, I want you to always remember that not everything makes it to the gram. Everybody is going through their own share of challenges. Everybody is dealing with something. No matter how glamorous their life looks, they're dealing with something. Like you that you're looking at me, when you're crying, do you take a picture of yourself and post it on social media? You don't. All right, so nobody's taking pictures of themselves and posting on social media. They're trying to achieve their own goals, and they're putting out content that will help them to achieve their goals. So when you see somebody has achieved something, what you should think of is that, this person has achieved this thing in spite of her challenges that she's not telling us. Because believe me, for anything worth doing, there are battles that you have to fight. And everybody is fighting one battle or the other. So when you see people online, be a bit more empathetic that, for a person to have achieved this thing in this our country, that person must have gone through something. And that will now help you to be inspired. Instead of saying, oh, see what's she feeling like? Why is she showing us this? Why is she showing us? Instead of always feeling that the person is showing off, the person might not be showing off. They're just doing their own life. They're just doing their own thing. They're just trying to inspire other people. They're just trying to live their own dreams. So you too, when you look at other people, look at them and always remember that there's always more than meets the eye. And if you see somebody achieving something amazing, that person is doing it despite the odds. If you go and meet that person and say, how are you doing this thing? That's how you can even help yourself, because the person will give you free tips, will help you to grow your own business or to achieve your own goals, instead of sitting down there beefing the person. And the thing is, when you're genuinely happy for other people, you attract good things to yourself. Do you see? Because you cannot attract what you despise. You can't say, see that person making so much money from my online course. You can't talk like that and now expect that you will make so much money from your own online course. All right, you cannot attract what you're despising. So jealousy is a very, very dangerous emotion. Focus on being inspired all the time, because you attract it. You are attracting vibes to yourself. So this was a very passionate video, because I see so many people who are struggling with it. I see so many people who have lost so many opportunities because they just can't get over this emotion. And I hope that this helps you to deal with it as soon as it comes. Like, just kill that emotion, busha, just kill it, bash. As it's coming, you shoot it, so that you can switch from jealousy to inspiration in a very short time. All right, so I'd like to also hear from you. Is there a different way that you deal with jealousy? Please visit my website, www.stephanieobi.com, and in the comment section, tell us about how you're dealing with jealousy, or how you've dealt with it in the past, or if you're still struggling with it. Somebody might be able to respond and help you to go through this phase that you're in. If you like this video, please subscribe and tell your friends about it. I hope that this has been helpful, and I hope to come back with more interesting videos and more videos that answer real problems. If you have a problem you want me to deal with, please ask me and I'll create a video on it. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week, same time, at this time.